Why is it that Ron DeSantis has to criminalize mushrooms when this piece of garbage could probably use some of it? Fuck that, you moron! Now back to the show. Fuck you, DeSantis!
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O, BPE. H-O, BPE. H-O, BPE. You already know Happy Hour in the system.
Oh yeah! Feels so freaking good right now. Why do I feel good? Well, first of all, I'm not hungover. You know what I mean? A jelly bean. And second of all, I don't have any crappy morning shows to beef with today. So it's going to be good vibes. But it also is Friday Eve. We're almost there. And it's also my last day in Illinois. It's always real emotional. So I see my mom twice a year. And it's hard being 1,000 miles away. Sometimes. But guess what? You know what else is going on today in the world of this universe?
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we start our daily broadcast.
I want to be a DJ. You do?
I'm just joking around. Would you sell your sense of humor?
All right. So, okay, no, that's the radio.
Good morning.
Oh, no, it isn't.
I said morning.
This attitude of yours.
That's what happens on a Thursday.
I thought it might be nice to start the show with a special message.
You are very special.
It's showtime.
I don't know why radio people worship Jimmy Kimmel. I know he began at 106.7 K-Rock with Kevin and Bean. I know he worked in Tampa Bay and trashes Tampa, but he should not be celebrated. And what made me feel old is that now he's a grandpa. If that doesn't make you feel old, thinking about Jimmy Kimmel being a grandpa, I don't know what does. Speaking of people that are older, because I want to say it politely, I got to see my great uncle and my great aunt, my great uncle Ken and my great aunt Jean. My uncle Ken is the brother of my grandpa, and oh my God, he's 91. Aunt Jean's 93. Those pictures are on Ryan Hoppe Radio on social media. RyanHoppe Radio. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to take any more pictures, but sometimes you got to promote like your 90-year-old family. The stories they have makes me feel like a wussy. My grandpa was a badass in World War II. You guys know about the last battle of World War II, where they were like in Japan and they were still fighting even though the war was over with, and there were 4 frogmen that were badasses. One of those was my grandpa. And also, I heard the story that my grandpa, right before the war, because my uncle was like 9 years younger than him, my grandpa before the war would teach everybody in the neighborhood how to work out, because he had those guns, man. But what's funny is, whenever I'm around my family and we're hanging out, doing our thing, I feel like I'm too opinionated for my family. Sometimes I feel like I gotta hold it back or whatnot. For example, you guys know that I can't stand Bill Murray. I think he's a stupid boomer. But we went to his crappy food place. I think my aunt doesn't listen to this. And please, to the family that does listen, don't send this to the aunt. We went there after the high school graduation, his food place. And I'm like missing being behind the microphone because on Sunday it had been 2 days. I was going through withdrawal. So I said, I don't know why anybody likes Bill Murray. And my aunt gave me the glare of death. And I talked to my other aunt last night when I hung out with them and my uncle. And she said, oh, I wanted to kick you under the table. I'm like, sorry.
This is not headline news. Norfolk, Virginia tops the list of the most sleep-deprived cities. But that should change once it gets a soccer team.
By the way, they're sleep-deprived because they got Rumble in the Morning on FM 99, one of my friends. So they're getting up early to listen to the best radio show.
A New Orleans jail maintenance worker has been arrested for helping 10 inmates escape. Yeah. On the plus side, now he has a much shorter commute to his job. Cops believe a South Carolina lawyer running around in his underwear claiming to be Superman was on drugs. Really awesome drugs. And according to a new poll, dogs have richer social lives than people. And since they don't have jobs, they sniff less butt. This is not headline news.
All right. And what's going on here?
Yeah, with Memorial Day weekend almost here, I just saw that Airbnb just implemented their anti-party technology that blocks certain bookings.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, they're just going to send a guy into the house with an acoustic guitar.
The trial.
When the hell did Jimmy Fallon become funny, man? He's killing it. By the way, I'm going to guess that Jimmy Kimmel talks about the trial of Diddy. The same guy he had on his show and his friends went, shut up, bitch.
The trial of Sean Diddy Combs is happening in New York. They put his former assistant on the stand who said a lot of interesting things, including that he was given a list of items Diddy required in his hotel rooms, included his clothes, toiletries, a medicine bag, Fiji water, applesauce, and Jell-O. Wow, first Cosby, now Diddy. These people at Jell-O really can't catch a break, can they?
Not bad.
An unofficial Yellowstone National Park fan account has gone viral for pairing clips of adult entertainers with sweeping shots of the park's natural beauty. Looks like this summer, Old Faithful isn't the only thing that's going to blow.
Did you hear that cheering at the end of that joke? It sounded like Married with Children when Al Bundy would be like, shut up, pig! Listen, I want to play this right here. Listen to the cheering, because he's not funny.
Old Faithful isn't the only thing that's going to blow.
Woo, shut up, pig! Before I peg you. I'm kidding. 856-49-HOPPY. There is a new commercial with Red Lobster and Joey Fatone.
3 courses for just $19.99. That is a big deal.
Your Uncle Joey was a big deal in 1999.
I get it. I can't play the rest of it because they end up playing in sync. Again, I'm sorry. You got to be careful because of copyright. You think I invented this? You think I really like it? No. Despite the water breaking, a news anchor named Olivia Jaquith, not Jaquith. She's a news anchor in Schenectady, New York. And that's probably said wrong. She was doing her morning news, and her water broke at 4:15 a.m., and she was still on air 90 minutes later.
We do have some breaking news this morning.
Oh, it is.
Literally. Yes. Olivia's water has broke. And she is anchoring the news now in active labor.
Early labor.
She's still here. She's been doing the entire show. This is her decision to do this.
I'd rather be at work than at the hospital.
After we're done with this show, you should probably go.
Thank you.
That's her looking for attention. Like, me, I want to go viral. I don't know. I don't think it's healthy.
You guys.
Oh, yay. Olivia.
Can you imagine if the intern producer had to help the kid come out and sees her squirted vagina?
Show. You should probably go.
Thank you guys.
Oh, yay. Olivia.
I'll do my best.
High five,
which
girl.
means
Whole
maybe
show. Look
you
at
won't
that.
see me tomorrow.
3
Bunch of cackling hens. Shut up!
hours of news.
That's right.
In contractions. I think that's a first for CBS 6.
Annoying. Miley Cyrus explains the reason she has an annoying voice.
I had Reiki's edema. It's abuse of the vocal cords. So my voice always sounded like this. I have this very large polyp on my vocal cord, which is giving me a lot of the tone and the texture that has made me who I am. But I do have this Reiki's edema and I have this large polyp on my cords, and I'm not willing to sever it because the chance of waking up from a surgery and not sounding like myself is a probability.
Yeah, but the people you date want a new voice. And finally, in this opening segment, this is a TikTok going viral. People are debating whether you introduce yourself at the start of a phone call. I do.
When I am calling a restaurant or anywhere, I say, "Hi, my name's Bronte. I'm just wondering if you have a table for two tonight."
No. If you're going to go to JB Hi-Fi, and you'll see if they have like a camera in stock, you say, "Hi, my name is Bronte. Do you have a camera in stock?"
Yeah. It's just common
It's
courtesy.
nice. You're very
Wow. Today is the day of cackling heads. Shut up. Shut up. I'm at my childhood home and my mom's having to hear me say shut up. It kind of reminds me, you know what I mean? Oh, shit! We got some breaking news! But before we get to the breaking news, we've been recording for 11 minutes and 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6, 7, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Make a wish, bitch! We got some news about OnlyFans. La, 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 la. I won't say the S word that describes promiscuous women. Because they're progressive. How they keep their vagina open all day. So progressive. All right, let's see what's going on here.
Happy Hot Topic! OnlyFans star Annie Knight's on a road to recovery after having sex with nearly 600 men in just...
Why would you do that? Not even her, because I know you're getting money out of it, but the guys. It's going to be a hot dog down the hallway.
6 hours. The 28-year-old detailed her experience in a...
Yeah, you know, she's got daddy issues.
The 28-year-old detailed her experience in a new interview with Us Weekly, published May 21st.
I heard her on the Kyle and Jackie O show. I'll see if I can get that audio.
Revealing she was hospitalized. "I'm not doing very well. I've been bleeding a lot since..."
Yeah, having 583 penises probably isn't ideal. Probably isn't good for your body.
The challenge. After the May 18th event, Annie shared the news with her over 200,000 Instagram followers, posting this video of herself in the ER, joking in her caption, "Being hospitalized after taking 583 men in a day was not on my 2025 bingo card."
I'm sick of this line that everybody says about, "This wasn't on my bingo card." It's so overplayed.
The Australian model, who shared she also suffers from endometriosis.
What is it about those girls down under? Going down under.
At first worried her bleeding stemmed from her medical condition. In the aftermath, Annie said, "I'll definitely survive, but it is quite painful and unpleasant at the moment." Before ending up in the hospital, Annie previously praised the event in a separate interview with Us Weekly, celebrating the 2,000 candidates who registered.
You are a simp and a loser if you signed up for it.
Beforehand, saying she was absolutely stoked by
oh yeah, I can't wait to take 600 penises.
The turnout.
Turnout.
OnlyFans model Bonnie Blue has been arrested, according to her sister.
Dun dun dun.
The OnlyFans model,
I bet she tried to suck off the cup,
who went viral earlier this year for sleeping with over 1,000 men in a 12-hour span, was placed under arrest after being frisked by police officers, according to a video on her Instagram page on May 21st.
She's so pretty, it's so skanky.
The circumstances of the arrest have not been disclosed.
She just looks like she's not on there. You know when you see a woman that obviously has daddy issues? That's her.
In the video, Bonnie, whose real name is Tia Emma Billinger, and
I'd call myself Annie or Bonnie Blue if that was my real name.
Answers questions from apparent authorities while she and filmmaker Josh Lee Spooner lean against a police car.
I love when they call themselves models. You're a prostitute!
Bonnie's sister addresses the situation in the caption of the post, writing, "As you may have seen, Tia has been arrested. We still don't have clarity on the situation, but we'll keep you all in the loop as soon as we know. Thanks for all of the support in the last 24 hours.
No problem.
This isn't something we wanted to get out, but it seems
Yeah, she gets a lot of things out.
there is no privacy for her anymore."
Yeah, because she had sex with 1,000 guys. Not really private, honey.
Bonnie gained notoriety in January after revealing she slept with a record-breaking 1,057 men in 12 hours.
Gross. The 10 most sleep-deprived cities. Number 1 is Norfolk, Virginia. I used to think it was Norfolk. New Orleans, because they're partying all night. Detroit, because they're afraid to get shot. Toledo, afraid to get shot. Cincinnati, same way. Indianapolis, Philadelphia, Cleveland. And the least sleep-deprived cities, Minneapolis, because they're sleeping off the cold. Seattle, because it's cloudy. San Jose, because they're sad about how expensive it is. Madison, Wisconsin, because it's like, what else are you going to do there? Boise, what else are you going to do there? St. Paul, it's too cold. Denver, you're stunned as hell. And then it's Lincoln, Nebraska, Oakland, and San Francisco. Alleged Delco pooper. Legal luck currently stinks. New charges added. No deal in sight. That's that piece of garbage that took that dump on the window. What is going on with Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox?
Happy hot topic.
Megan Fox is revealing more details about her pregnancy with Machine Gun Kelly.
It is.
The Jennifer Bonney star made a brief return to Instagram to celebrate her latest role in Overcompensating and offered some inspiration to other moms almost 2 months after welcoming her daughter with Machine Gun Kelly. She writes in her Instagram story May 21st alongside a fan video of her doing a promo for the Prime Video series wearing a cropped shirt and pleated skirt. Quote,
God, she looks good for 38. Sit on my lap.
38 years old, 6 weeks pregnant, unplanned, but happy surprise. Please stop listening to the patriarchy.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly definitely didn't pull out there.
Women are eternal light beings. Megan, who's also mom to kids Noah, Bodie, and Journey with ex-husband Brian Austin Green,
who is definitely not over her, let's be honest about that.
Continued, quote, "We do not have any expiration date. Don't let them rob you of your power." Anyway, watch Overcompensating.
Whatever, you're overcompensating by saying that everyone else is overcompensating. All right, we're going to come back at Happy Hour, get in some TMZ, and get into some Tampa Bay news, because I cannot stand Ron DeSantis. We will be right back at Happy Hour after this, and get this party going in a few minutes.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection. So stick around, folks.
Here is Ja Rule featuring The Game with Sunset.
California, yeah, you playing NWA, rock the black and gray. What's some gangsta shit? Niggas wasn't thinking about hoes and how maintenance the coupe with the translucent roof. I done two-tone the blues just to ride up the strip for the look on sunset. Sun up to sunset, niggas be on some pimp shit, but you already know this. If you ever know this, by the looks of me, baby, I'm holding it. I ain't telling if you ain't know when I'm a don. Meet me at the Le Mondrian. I'll be sitting out front in the back watching the Star is Born. And you ain't getting gone, at least no time soon, cause we headed over to the Viper Room to get high on whatever your heart desires. But you can start giving head while we ride sunset. Come on.
Dayton's on gold wires, west side, throw it up. My nigga, it's all love. I'm calling out every grip and blood in LA. Essays, hit the strip on dubs. Let's hit the club. My bitches in stars stripping for dubs. Mommy, what's up? Lambo doors up. When they see me, they show me love. Honk the horn, pull over and roll up. The chronic and blow dubs. Better hope it ain't no gunplay. Cause Sunset Friday is Crenshaw Sundays. And I love LA like Snoop Love is 6 straight. Where would I be without Dre to live and die in LA? All we know is low riders and sex. And what happens on Sunset stays on Sunset. Got the whole strip throwing up dubs. And since Pac died, it ain't been no California love.
Roger rips for the bay, just under shade. Sitting on chrome, candy painted in parlor. 6'4", 6 deuce, continentals with suicide dogs. Can't help but flows when you in Los Angeles. Just learn your dress codes, B's and C's. Cause it's all about the G-code. Niggas fucking these recalls. I'm being that Bolico. Niggas stacking these Legos. Bitches moving that milk no more, less than a day old. Riding down Rodeo with twins that resemble J-Lo. They wanna get the lick and the pimp in the right places. I promise I'll be patient before I get to replacing the bitch. I mean, it's 2 of them shit. That means there's 4 lips at one time around one dick. And they doing it while we hitting the strip. In the back of the city, Sunset, we riding high on it.
Happy Hour will be right back.
What up? That was annoying. Hi. This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. Hanging out with you and you. And don't think I forgot about you for the next hour. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. It comes in the form of a lollipop, a honey stick, or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com and at checkout use promo code Hoppe, Hoppe. Save 20%. Why is it that I forgot to leave my car unlocked so my friend could go over and, go inside my house and feed my cat? What am I doing? Making my friend drive across the bridge and then she can't even feed my cat. Sorry, Luna and Lindsay. Funk that, Ryan Hoppe.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
I did. Yeah. Whatever. Shut up.
Danny Myers from 97.9 WRM. Hey, this is Danny Myers from 97.9 WRMF in West Palm Beach, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and the Happy Hour.
Hey, this is Eric Zane. You're like, who? Yeah, I know. Anyway, you're listening to Ryan Hoppe. Hoppy Hour.
That's me.
This motherfucker is resilient as shit. Everybody tries to rub Ryan's fucking face in dog shit.
More like Kenshin.
And then he always picks himself up. I love that.
Whatever.
Fuck everybody. Give them the finger and kick their ass, Ryan Hoppy.
Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy is your alternative to the typical morning show with fake dating segments.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What is it?
Here it is.
That's
The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Today on TNT.
Okay, in the Diddy trial, Diddy's assistant took the stand and coined a new phrase, Diddy bopping on drugs.
He said he was Diddy bopping, which involves drinking Ciroc, which is Diddy's vodka, taking some ecstasy.
He also testified some of the drugs he was carrying for Diddy had Obama's face printed on them.
That's creepy.
They should make a full presidential line of drugs.
The Lincoln really blows your mind.
Roosevelt, you can't walk.
Hell yeah.
Denzel Washington went off. This photog grabbed his elbow, and Denzel didn't like that.
Why would you reach out and touch him? Do you have a death wish? See, I don't know why you're saying that. I don't think of him as like panning the trigger. I once had dinner with him and Lenny Kravitz together.
Good for you.
What?
True statement.
I bet it wasn't either of them.
Taylor Swift finally debuts Reputation, Taylor's version. In the most recent episode of Handmaid's Tale, there's a 2-minute scene, and it's Taylor's Look What You Made Me Do.
I have to skip over this because copyright. God damn it. You think I enjoy this? Think I enjoy having to skip over? Actually, I do enjoy skipping over music.
I've been waiting for Reputation.
This is awesome. Hey Siri, play Reputation Scooter's version, please.
I think Aaron Rodgers is married. For a second time, he's had a ring on that finger.
He's just doing it for attention at this point.
People do promise rings anymore?
Yeah, it's like I promise to marry you eventually.
I can see you wearing a promise ring, Jackson.
You clearly don't know me.
Do you go out and party and meet chicks?
No, you're seeing the girl. They met your parents.
How do you take a girl to your parents' house in England, though?
They live here.
They've always lived here, man.
Why do you sound like that, man?
I love when they bust the balls of that Gen Z kid. Let's hear more from Diddy's ex-assistant. He's got stories for days.
Happy Hot Topic.
Hopefully he's innocent.
A former assistant to Sean Diddy Combs taking the stand today in the hip-hop mogul's sex trafficking trial. George Kaplan recounting how he allegedly picked up drugs and set up hotel rooms for Combs.
Jurors also hearing testimony from a well-paid forensic psychologist. Fox says Michelle Ross was inside the courtroom and joins us live.
What up, baby?
More on today's developments. What's the latest, Michelle?
Hi there, Natasha and Steve. Taking up most of today's testimony was Dr. Dawn Hughes. Now, she's a board-certified clinical and forensic psychologist, and she testified on why people stay in abusive relationships.
Stockholm Syndrome and mental health issues.
She also revealed how much money she makes. She gets paid about $600 an hour for the work that she does.
Man, I should have taken that career.
And as far as how much she gets paid per day for testimony, that's $6,000.
Whatever.
She's testified in other high-profile cases like the defamation trial with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, singer
Her defecation. Get it? Amber Turn.
R. Kelly, and Nixium founder Keith Raniere. She dug into 4 main topics: why people stay in these types of relationships, how they cope, how and when they reveal what happened to them, and memory. She explained that abusive relationships do have love, and trauma bonding can make it harder to leave.
Duh.
And taking illegal substances can numb the pain of it all. Now, the last witness to take the stand was George Kaplan, a former assistant to Sean Combs, who says one of his responsibilities was to set up Diddy's hotel rooms. The first time he unpacked Diddy's bag, he found baby oil, Astroglide, candles, and liquor. The other times, he'd buy the items on his corporate card.
All right, let's hear more about those items. All right, here. Can you imagine buying that on your corporate card?
Happy Hot Topic.
A series of shocking pics released by the Department of Justice halfway through week 2 of Sean Diddy Combs' trial for sex trafficking and racketeering. Charges he denies.
Even the judge has...
Whatever.
A series of shocking pics released by the Department of Justice halfway through week 2 of Sean Diddy Combs' trial for sex trafficking and racketeering.
Yeah.
Charges he denies.
Even the judge has made mention of not wanting this to be a case sort of built on gossip, but really making sure that these jurors are hearing the meat and potatoes of what we're here for. And that's...
Oh, yeah, you know Diddy likes meat.
It's a criminal enterprise, racketeering.
Especially Meek Mill's mean or Waka Flocka.
Sex trafficking, and making sure that we're hearing information that somehow lead to all of those things.
Whatever.
All of this was uncovered during that raid on Diddy's Miami compound back in 2024.
I remember them.
Firearms and ammo, bondage kits, sex toys, male performance enhancers.
What did it say right here? It said, clit flicker, Jesus Christ.
Sex toys, male performance enhancers, a plethora of stripper heels, an alarming amount of baby oil and lube.
So disturbing.
Lube and drugs, all allegedly used in Diddy's so-called freak-offs.
I love hearing the Caucasian reporters be like,
used in Diddy's so-called freak-offs.
They really extend the freak-offs.
A personal assistant, a former personal assistant, Combs from 2007 to 2009, wrapped up his testimony today. And part of what he described is seeing Sean Combs, he says, frequently using drugs. Because of these freak-offs, the personal assistant, sometimes he said he had to get supplies for the hotel. He said oftentimes the hotel would be under Sean Combs' alias, Frank Black, and that he had to provide underwear, clothing, applesauce, Jello, Fiji water.
Yeah, you know Fiji water ain't embracing this endorsement. They're not running for the hills being like, oh my God, thank you.
These were things that were expected to be in the room that Combs was used to having, that his personal assistant said he would provide. Also interesting to note, he said early on he would expense some of those things, the Jello and the Fiji water and things, on the bad boy account.
Oh, geez.
But he said when it came to the Astroglide, the condoms, things of that nature, he would get reimbursed in cash. Almost as if there was no record of those types of things. And more,
that's a little sketchy.
More specifically, when it came to the Astroglide, the condoms, and baby oil, he said he would be reimbursed in cash.
All right, there's 856-49 Hoppy. And then there's this pretentious moron.
Happy Hot Topic!
I love the beginning of these videos.
Blake Lively, who filed a sexual harassment case against director Justin Baldoni, showed support for her couple friends after Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce reportedly distanced themselves.
Yeah, if I'm her friend, you know what I'm doing? I'm not talking about Taylor. I'm just any of her other friends. If I am her friend, I am running for the hills. If I am her friend, I am saying, you dirty, rotten moron, you idiot, you piece of garbage, you get away from me! Leave! Bye, bitch!
Although the 37-year-old actress has been really close with the pop star, the actress took to her Instagram to uplift her and Ryan Reynolds' close pals. Blake celebrated Rock McElhenney and his wife Caitlin Olsen's appearance on the Vogue cover, calling them the smartest, kindest, and most talented couple.
It's so freaking fake. You don't care about them. Remember when she was supposed to care about Taylor? And now she's bringing her into her mess for clout. Shut up, bitch!
Green Lantern actress appreciated Caitlin and Rob, who's the co-founder of Wrexham AFC, along with her husband, Ryan. She wrote a heartfelt caption noting that they're not just great parents to their children, but to everyone in their orbit. The mother...
Yeah, you can learn a thing or two, honey.
Therefore gushed that she and Ryan love sharing life with them both. Previously, the Savages star admitted that the Shake It Off crooner played a significant
Shake It Off! I like the Mariah Carey version better.
Role in the romantic drama as she experienced the whole thing with her. However, the Betty Buzz owner seemingly conflicted with the bad songstress.
Blake Lively's got a nice chest. Look at that.
After she was subpoenaed in lawsuit battle with Justin. It's
whatever. I'm sick of hearing about this because then we have this right here.
Kourtnei is showing support for Ryan Reynolds.
Rob McElhaney is showing support for Ryan Reynolds. Amid Ryan and his wife Blake Lively's ongoing legal battle with Her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni, his business partner is showing up for his friend. How he's chosen to do that is by way of memes and joke videos. As the actor explains in his joint interview with his wife Caitlin to
Yeah, you know he's a wimp. She's wearing the pants in their relationship.
Variety, it's just our way of staying connected and navigating something together. And also me giving and showing as much support as I possibly can with all the other stuff that he's got going on that I
Yeah, you know they paid him off to be his friend.
know is so difficult and challenging.
Whatever, man. You're not that freaking interesting. You guys are in one of the greatest sitcoms of this century, known as It's Always Sunny. I'll give you that.
And as for the latest in the ongoing legal dispute, a U.S. district judge reprimanded Justin's attorneys after they publicly accused Blake of trying to force longtime friend Taylor Swift into a public message of support without sufficient proof.
Yeah, that was not cool.
According to court documents obtained by E! News.
All right, there's that. Let me see what I got here with Taylor.
Taylor Swift returned to social media to sweetly support Kobe Bryant's daughter Natalia, who just graduated from the University of Southern California. On Sunday, the eldest daughter of the late Los Angeles Lakers legend shared a TikTok video lip-syncing to Swift's song Nothing New, Taylor's version, alongside 3 pals. The college grads, who all wore white mini dresses with their red and gold commencement
God, they're freaking cute. Sit on my lap.
mouthed the lyrics. How can a person know everything at 18 but nothing at 22? And will you still want me when I'm nothing new?
Oh, God.
Natalia, 22, was seen smiling with her friends in the 15-second clip.
It's gotta be weird not having your phone there on.
Swifties went into frenzy when they realized the pop star had liked the video amid her hiatus from the spotlight.
That's so cute.
Taylor liked it. This is such a cute sign of life, one person commented, while another gushed, mother is active again.
All right, if you calling her mother, you got problems here, honey.
Kourtnei Kardashian once claimed she was punched in the face at a party hosted by Sean Diddy Combs.
Duh, of course they would do that. They're scumbags.
The Lemmy founder recalled the alleged incident at Tao during a resurfaced 2016 appearance on Khloe Kardashian's former talk show, Cocktails with Khloe,
like cock.
alongside Combs and Kylie Jenner. I got socked in the face because I was...
Wow, did that AI just stutter? Did you hear that?
I got socked in the...
Sounds like me.
I got socked in the face because I was waiting in line for the bathroom at Tao, which Diddy rented out the whole restaurant, and it was for his birthday. Kourtney said the Poosh founder, now 46, claimed she got hit after confronting a woman who cut in front of her in line. I just didn't know what to do, Kourtney said. Nobody was with me. I was by myself.
I just had to poop.
The Kardashian star claimed she waited until the next...
The sushi's hitting me.
Bathroom stall was open and then immediately started to cry after closing the door.
That sounds traumatic. What's going on here?
Congratulations are in order for Kim Kardashian.
Kardashian, man, this AI cannot get her right.
The Skims founder took to her Instagram story on Wednesday to celebrate her graduation from law school after 6 years. She said in her speech during a private commencement ceremony hosted by family and friends, "All of you guys have been on this journey with me." Kardashian explained that her...
I love when people are like, who cares? It took her 6 years. I don't see you doing anything. She literally put her body on the line.
Desire to study law began after feeling dumbfounded watching a video on Twitter. The reality star dolled up in a gray sweater, leather skirt, black stocking,
God, she's freaking cute.
and white pumps for the special occasion.
Yeah, I'll say it. Sit on my lap.
Another video showed her putting on a tan graduation cap. She beamed as one of her mentors called her law journey the most inspiring. Her
It's not that inspiring, let's be honest.
mentor said, 6 years ago, Kim Kardashian walked into this program with nothing but a fierce desire to fight for justice.
Hell yeah, getting Meek Mill off.
No law school lectures, no ivory tower shortcuts, just determination.
All right, you go, girl. You go. All right. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going. After this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Here's a vaunted Pitbull with Damn!
Look at Shorty. Look at Shorty. She's so good. Look at Shorty. Look at Shorty. She's so good. 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5 times 2, 10.
She's pretty in the face, so sexy in the waist, and I'm really tryna get down to it. Got me on something else, cause she feeling herself, and she telling me she really wanna do this. This girl is straight from a magazine. On the cover of Smooth, I'm that dude. I'm tryna give it to you. She's dangerous, like a fire to a match, she's burning up. I ain't no amateur, baby, I hope you got stamina. Cause I can be a fitness coach, and I work for free. I know how far we can go. Sexy, damn. Look at Shorty, look at Shorty, so good. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn, look at Shorty, so good, good. Right, the way I
5 plus 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5. Right, 2, 10. Mr. Carter Park told me come through. I said no problem, dog, got you. He said I'm inside town working on the bomb. Like no problem, dog, what you want? Said I need that sexy class. I'm like, you know me, dog, I'm nasty. So it's cool, I told him not to live. I was like, mama, let's play monkey in the middle. You know me, I'm a little bit crazy. I can stretch to her legs like P.E. You looking at the Chico or Jay-Z? Yeah, that's right. Damn, I think she wants me. Damn, I think she needs me. Damn, I think she wants me. Hey, baby, be easy.
Damn, look at Shorty, look at her. She's so good. The way I damn, Shorty, Shorty sexy. Just the way I like it, baby.
5 plus 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 5 times 2, 10.
Girl, what's your strategy? I got your masterpiece. Come get this remedy. You need my therapy. Baby girl, what's next? Let's talk about sex. Do you have a special thing you do? You ain't gotta hold back when we get up in the sack. I'm gonna satisfy you. It's late in the night and I'm trying to get it right. Do you feel the same way? I'm so enthused the way you move. I'm trying to give it to you. You're hazardous. When you jump in the ride, you can grab my clutch. If you're feeling that, girl, let's take it to the back. We don't have to leave the spot. Stay right in the parking lot. Then it all repeats. Sex, sweat, sex, sweat. Oh, damn. Look at Shorty. Look at Shorty. She's so good. So good. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn. Look at Shorty. Look at her. So fine. 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 2, 10. I wanna get you hot. Touch your garage in the spot.
Hoppe Hour will be right back. Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Hi, how are you? Great day! This is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need, I'll go there. This is being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, I'll go there. This is being brought to you by counselingoncall.health or .net, counselingoncall.net. Any other radio show would have edited it. We just go straight forward. Are you mentally ill? And do you live in Florida or Maryland? Counselingoncall.net. The place to be. Tell them I sent you. This is being brought to you by Rich Cayley. Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. But you got to sign up ahead of time. You can't just go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? No, richkbarber.com. And you'll save $10. All right. We have had 13 episodes of the Hammer and Hank Show. Hammerin Hank with radio legend Henry Oakes, Hammer and Hank of the JV and Elvis Show, the Doghouse. Only I treat him nicer than they did. It is on Spotify and on this podcast feed. And along with that, we have his podcast, okay? And we have his PSA. Right here.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Why is it that everybody thinks I'm grumpy? Oh, wait, I do have resting monster face. Maybe I should smile more. Funk that, Ryan Hoppe. Oh, sure. I got it. All right, back to the show.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour! Hey, radio listener, it's Kevin Klein from Klein Alley Show on 106.7 K-Rock in Los Angeles. Perhaps you've never heard of us, maybe you have, but who cares? You're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy, Ryan Hoppe.
Voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
What up? I got it.
Yo, it's Hoppe Hour. We about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive.
Whatever.
From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppe Hour where the real begins.
I got it.
Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix. Bringing the fix.
It's time to bash that moron.
Bringing the fix.
Known as Rod DeSantis. Funk you, dude.
Come on. Ryan Hoppe on the mic.
Hoppe.
Fire again. National waves and the cities is free.
I thought AI is so smart.
Man, you can't resist.
You can't get my name right.
Fist. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin.
Yeah.
On Hoppe Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get it.
It's time for War of the Roses. Oh, wait, we're not the Joe Show. I'm not a Nepo baby douchebag. I'm not a backstabber.
bringing the fit. Got sunshine, drama, and the traffic heat.
Got it.
Story so bold, they knock you off your seat.
Whatever.
Vibes electric, we taking control. Tampa Bay's anthem, you feeling your soul. From Clearwater waters to Ybor streets.
Can't wait to come back home.
With those hip-hop beats, it up now. Let the world partake in the stories of the legends and the news we make.
Got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, whatever. What's going on with this moron?
Happy hot topic.
Last week when Governor Ron DeSantis signed into law a sweeping farm bill that bans fluoride in our drinking water, it also impacted the use of some mushrooms, which some people use for medical reasons.
Yeah, you know, the fun mushrooms, the one to help you relax. Now listen, I love shrooms. I went through a bad breakup. And when I started doing mushrooms, it helped me relax. I cried so much in August 2023 that I could have filled up a gas tank, but it helped me heal.
Fox 13's Evan Moon spoke with people on both sides of that issue. And
what up, Evan?
Joins us now in our studio to explain. Evan?
Hi, Chris. Yeah, this bill
it's a girl. Hey, baby.
Signed into law last week had many focuses, but of the 111 pages, only a few lines outlined something very specific. The banning of mushroom spores in the state. So what are they? I visited...
They're magic mushrooms to help you fucking think.
A mushroom dispensary today to find out. They could look like this, or even this.
Whatever.
But new legislation is taking aim at mushroom products in Florida.
Why does Florida have to ruin everything? It should not be the government's choice if we want to microdose and think. It's not your business, DeSantis.
We've thrown all our liquid cultures away.
Carlos Hermida owns a mushroom and hemp dispensary.
Chillum. It's an Ybor. I love Chillum. I've been there before. A shout out to Chillum.
In Ybor City. But after a bill was signed by Governor Ron DeSantis last week...
Moron! Does he have to ruin everything? We can't go on Pornhub. He makes it a felony to have hashish oil in Florida. He's a moron!
Banning certain mushroom spores, he threw product away.
It's pretty shameful that the legislator would care about these things.
Spores are like seeds to a mushroom, which are federally legal. What's illegal are called psilocybin mushrooms.
And that's the good stuff. I don't understand why they're trying to ban kratom and kava, why they're trying to ban things. It should be the human's decision. If they get messed up on it, that should be their choice. That should be their punishment. You should not have the government telling you what you can and cannot do.
With psychedelic properties, but experts explain just the spores don't contain psilocybin. So the DEA says the material is considered not controlled.
Let us have something. The stupid boomers and elder Gen Xers ruined everything for the millennials, and if we want a trip to relax, let us.
Concern is they will eventually grow to be illegal.
I know the DEA has said that they are not, in Schedule 1, they're not illegal like psilocybin, but they're used to grow psilocybin. So once they start growing, they are illegal. So to me, it makes sense to just ban them.
Shut up, bitch. You don't know anything. Maybe you typical boomer that doesn't know anything about mushrooms. Maybe you should microdose. It's the most beautiful thing. It makes you realize about your ego. It's really good. You know who really could use mushrooms? Is that moron known as DeSantis.
Florida joins only 3 other states nationwide who have banned mushroom spores. Carlos fears it's just the beginning.
They'll probably come for the rest of my products.
I don't understand. Why do you care? Make it 21 and older. Maybe you have to get a medical card for something. Maybe, but to ban it? Who do you think you are, DeSantis? You are the joke of the nation. You couldn't even get a chance to be president. And if you were a president, you would make Trump look smart because you're stupid.
You know, in the future, they don't like what we do. They want to suppress it.
Like medical marijuana, he says mushrooms can have positive effects.
Of course it can. It helps you remove your ego. That's why every politician's afraid of it, is because it would make them realize that their wife cheat on them, that everybody hates them, and that they're scumbags. This is not your business. Work on the sex trafficking. Work on the roads that suck. Work on things that actually matter, not mushrooms, you scumbag leech.
It actually has been researched in USF and in Florida schools for the potentiality.
Yeah, you know schools where you learn things? Maybe listen to them, not the stupid politicians that don't know diddly squat.
Of treating anxiety, depression, PTSD.
It's helped me. I have PTSD. I have trauma. It helped me heal. It helps so many people. And then they're trying to ban Kratom because people overdose. Nobody overdosed just on Kratom. They overdosed because they were on other things. It happened to my mom because she was on 7 other pills, okay? I'm so sick of the fake information. It's enough. I've had it.
Not to mention microdosing. Microdosing has become very popular and has shown to be, great for anxiety.
But the boomers don't want it. They want us to smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol. Stupidest generation.
Great for just your general well-being.
Many of Carlos's mushroom-derived products are able to stay on the shelf for now, but Ellen hopes not for long.
Shut up, Ellen. You're stupid boomer. Go drink while your husband's cheating on you.
I have a bigger concern about other mushroom products that I'm seeing out there. And
just try it. What is wrong with it? God, this country is going backwards. And I'm not political, but God, the boomers are just so stuck on ruining everything while they hold all the money and all the houses and then they die.
Hearing they're more popular these days.
Yeah, cause life is hard. We're getting screwed over. You guys own all the money. You guys own all the jobs. No one is helping grow millennials or Gen Z. Heaven forbid we want a trip to relax. You dirty, rotten imbecile.
People think it's a good alternative to alcohol.
It is, because alcohol is bad. Alcohol is bad. I don't mean to yell, but it fucks up your liver, you dummy. Alcohol makes people mad. Alcohol makes people drive badly. Yeah, you shouldn't drive on mushrooms. I can't listen to this dirty, rotten broad. She doesn't know diddly squat. Sorry, I don't mean to yell. God, so sick of this country. No, I'm not going to leave like the other people. I just think we're a bunch of morons. The boomers don't know anything. They're not willing to learn. Shut up. I'll even shut up.
Happy Hot Topic!
Selena Gomez is showing her support for Hailey Bieber. After the model's husband, Justin Bieber, publicly admitted he once told Hailey during a fight that she'd never be on the cover of Vogue, Selena seems to be sharing some kind words for the Rhode Skin founder.
She feels bad for her because she knows she's a side chick.
The 32-year-old posts a quote to her Instagram stories May 21st reading, "You matter, your voice matters, your heart matters, you are worth so much more than you know."
Whatever, I don't care. I'm just so mad about the mushroom thing. You know what? I'm so mad, I don't even feel like playing this Jimmy Kimmel clip about him being a grandpa. I can give a fuck less.
Rihanna is putting her baby bump on full display. The global superstar shows off her baby bump in a daring black dress while stepping out with A$AP Rocky at Palm Beach on May 20th.
Yeah, making a baby with her is fun.
The Diamond singer wears a dress that features a high slit and asymmetrical neckline, as well as a midriff cutout that shows off her stomach. As for A$AP, the rapper wears a trench coat and holds Rihanna's hand as they walk down some steps.
I really got worked up during that rant about mushrooms. I just can't. It freaking helped me get over so much trauma. These people need mushrooms.
The Chrisleys are making their return to reality TV. The famous family will be starring in a new Lifetime docuseries, currently named The Untitled Chrisleys Project.
They should be, I don't care. I'm so mad.
According to People magazine. The show, which comes after their previous series, Chrisley Knows Best, ended in 2023 after 10 seasons, will follow Savannah, Chase, Grayson, and Chloe, as well as their grandma, Nanny Faye, as they navigate life amid their parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley's imprisonments for tax evasion and bank fraud.
All right, whatever. Bunch of rich brats getting money because their parents are in jail. Whatever.
Anthony Anderson was the victim of a home invasion. Authorities confirmed to NBC Los Angeles that 3 men broke into the Blackish Stars Encino home May 18th at around 11 p.m. Yet it is still unclear if anything was taken. And while law enforcement sources were able to confirm the home was owned by Anderson, who shares 2 adult children, Kyra and Nathan, with ex-Alvina Stewart, they did not share whether anyone was home at the time of the break-in.
All right, so we don't have any info on that. And then there's this.
I'm a furry son of a bitch.
Travis Kelce talks about his hairy bod as pics of his shirtless back have gone viral online. On May 20th, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end was spotted leaving a workout in Florida, and photogs captured Travis ditching his shirt after getting sweaty. Totally relatable for any fitness fan. But while some seem surprised at Trav's voluminous back hair, the NFL star is well aware that he's got a lot going on the flip side.
All right. I really got worked up during that rant. I think we're going to play like a 6-minute song to help me relax. If you want to skip over it, like we say, you can do that. It just makes me so mad. Freaking boomers, so stupid. Mushrooms. An alternative to alcohol. Yeah, we don't want to ruin our fucking liver, you dummy. Jesus Christ. God, what's a good song I could play? Let me see here. All right, here we go. Actually, let me go to break first, okay? Sorry, I'm out of sorts.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Go, 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 go.
Nigga, I'm just playing with you. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. On the block, bang bang boogie. I'm the candy man with a bag full of goodies. Oh, but these ain't for the children. These for them smokers behind the building. Damn, getting money is a hell of a feeling. If you ain't stacking chips, what's the point of dealing? You don't hear me cry about dollars. If it's money in the street, then it's money in my wallet. They say it's all about the money and the power. So cop the weed and a whole lot of powder. You made it in a week, and I made it in an hour. I roll with killers and you roll with cowards. Dark City is dangerous, and it ain't too many niggas that's scared to bust. But niggas know they can't play with us, and them out of towners know they can't play with us. Cause my hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal.
In my hood, they get it crackin', homie. Two gats is on me. Hood version of Axel Foley. Round the way, them cats is hungry. They bust clips and they don't fuck with the rats or police. Don't act like you Bambas know me. You're wrong. We can't get along like Shaq and Kobe. All I do is sit back and blow trees. So you know my full favorite word is pass the drum, please. This youngin's running with a rack of OGs. It's a cold world, so we have to hold heat. Keep talking, I'll leave your ass with no teeth. Had you running home like that bastard stole me. Why shoot you? My man to clap you for me. Had your shirt looking like you spilled ravioli. Got a problem? Man, I smash the whole beef and make it to the hood right back in one piece. Cause
my hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. Right. My hood ain't Beverly Hills now. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Yeah.
Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, take to that bill. See, I'm an alley cat, avoid the hood rat. A one-track man, homie, making that paper stack. You disrespect anyway and get your head cracked. And after the yellow tape gone, homie, I'm right back. See, in my hood, we cook that cocaine proper. At the table, man, it's all cutting dope like a doctor. Old heads work the handguns while youngers work choppers. If your girl getting money, why the hell you won't stop her, huh? I bet not catch her talking to coppers. Cause if I do my hood hot, and I'm a hood hopper, I'm uptown now on First and T. Got the coke on the one-way and the dope in the alley. Hanging with youngers that kill like they from Cali. They natural born with it, they like Mickey and Mallory. I don't hate them, I just put them on salary. Tell them murk any clown in the club that smile at me. Cause my hood ain't Beverly Hills. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal. My hood ain't Beverly Hills. Come in the alley, you'll see what's real. Come with enough, we'll cut you a deal. We the one-way hustler, chasing that meal.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, this is Lex from the Lex and Terry Radio Network, and we are now ready to name our successor, Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, everybody, this is Terry James from the nationally syndicated radio show Lex and Terry, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with my man, Ryan Hoppe.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah.
Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams.
Shut up.
Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Oh yeah, last night I was driving home from my aunt's house, and I missed this play, but I did get to watch overtime.
Indiana with it. Halliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And
It was a two-pointer, but still a gangster shot because they won.
He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And he got it.
There he is, doing the choking sign. And all this stupid Gen Z didn't know it's based off of Reggie Miller, you morons. And then here he is talking about it.
Tyrese Halliburton's dad was loving it in the bar after the Pacers won Game 1 versus the Knicks. And here's what Tyrese had to say in his post-game interview about going early on the...
It's showing his dad like going crazy at a bar and everyone's looking at him like, shut up.
Tyrese Halliburton's dad was loving it.
Just want to bitch slap him. Mm-hmm.
Tyrese Halliburton's dad was loving it in the bar after the Pacers won Game 1 versus the Knicks. And here's what Tyrese had to say in his post-game interview about going early on the Reggie Miller choke celebration after the shot that forced OT, which he thought was the game winner.
Did you think it was a three in the moment?
Yeah, for sure. But quickly...
Oh, kitty pie, that was weird.
In my celebration, somebody said it was a 2. And then my focus just became winning it. You know, how we could, win the game. And I thought we did a great job of sticking with it in overtime, just making big play after big play. You know, obviously, Aaron's heroics aren't. I hope they're talked about. They can't be talked about enough. He was amazing down the stretch. Obi had a big putback dunk. We had a lot of different guys contribute, make plays. And
he missed a 3, and that guy just dunked it down.
And just really proud of our group.
When did the choke idea come to you?
In the moment. I wasn't like plotting on it or anything. Everybody wanted me to do it like last year at some different point. But it's just gotta feel right, and it felt right.
Yeah, calling him overrated was stupid.
At the time, if it would have been, if I would have known it was a 2, I would not have done it. So
he's so likable, man.
I think I might have wasted it. If I do it again, then I might be. People might say I'm like aura farming, so I'm not.
I like his likability.
But, I don't plan on using it again.
When your shot at the end of regulation goes off the rim, goes up in the air.
He was banging those snow bunnies last night.
Not using it again.
When your shot at the end of regulation goes off the rim, goes up in the air. Are you deflated, honestly?
No. I knew it was. I'm like, it's going in. It just felt like it got stuck up there, though,
Yeah, it was real slow motion.
And honestly, when it went in, I thought my eyes might have been deceiving me in the.
Yeah, there's that. Here's Charles Barkley talking to SGA, who should not have been MVP.
Well, Shay, number one, congratulations, man. You guys have had a fabulous season. Your depth on your team is incredible. I watched that game last night.
And you flop a lot, bitch.
Who the hell is number 34 who came out there and started kicking butt last night? Because I didn't see him a lot. I didn't see him a lot against Denver. And all of a sudden I says, man, that number 34, I ain't seen him. And he is flat out balling. Hey, man.
That's Uncle Kenny.
Hey, he was flat out balling, man. I just tell him, I was like, man, how does coach, because coaching has something to do with it. Your coach is fantastic. How do he keep your guys so sharp? Because if you're not playing, but when they call your number, you're ready. How does coach keep him and the rest of the guys who didn't play a lot against Denver, now all of a sudden, in the biggest game of the season, he come in and he's flat out balling?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Coach does a really good job of that. Like the first meeting every year, he comes in and he says, nobody gets stuck with the lineup. It's going to change all the time. Sometimes you're going to play, sometimes you're not going to not play. And he's upfront with guys. And when he does that, it gives guys a slate and they understand what's to come for the rest of the season.
Shy's flopping is annoying.
And we have no choice but to be ready. And we know that all across the board, no matter who.
I don't want to listen to you, moron. What's going on with this moron?
I think living authentically is not conforming to
stupid
whatever
idiot.
It is. I would kind of started challenging the ways that we did things. Like, let's say the school system. I'll think, why do kids go to school?
I don't know. So they're not dumb like you. So they're not a dumb broad like you.
Truly.
I don't want to listen to Chloe. I'm cranky from that freaking shroom thing.
Jason Kelsey is slowly
Kelsey. He's slowly getting back out there after months of being home with the kid. The AI mispronouncing the name drives me nuts. Let's see if they say Jordan Hudson's name right.
Jordan Hudson recently had a playful moment that caught the attention of fans and media alike. She poked fun at the noticeable age gap between herself and Bill Belichick during a romantic dinner date.
Gross. God, she's such a douchebag.
The lighthearted interaction between the couple showed their close bond and ability to laugh together despite the difference in their ages. Jordan Hudson and Bill Belichick have been seen together on several occasions.
All right, whatever. I don't care. I'm so sick of hearing about her. Blah, blah, blah. You're a gold digger, and that's what you'll always be. Bye.
TikTok, clocks and Joker playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing happy like fingers without rings. EHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Tune in every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Riot Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time, but coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.